November 5th is right around the corner, and it couldn't come any sooner, Lennox King. Yeah, I'm gonna address you, buddy. I saw the video you posted on social media, and everybody praised you. Suddenly you're this big American hero, and I'm an anti-American villain. Me, the ICW US champion, is an anti-American. Why? Because I choose to wave this flag upside down? Or is it because I choose to wear this belt that I own, that I won through blood, sweat, and tears, upside down, to send a message to the United States of America and everybody who populates it that this country is in distress and it is completely unfair to people like me. You sent your little chump, the mastermind, to address me, but it didn't get you any attention. So finally, Lennox King, thank you so much for your time. You decided to address me man to man. I got so much hate mail on social media. Everybody telling me I'm a bad guy. Everybody looking at me, and now you want to capitalize. I see what you're doing. So I saw your video. But in case people missed it, let's have a look at what you had to say, buddy.
Malaki, you can talk all the crap you want to talk, but can you walk the walk? You want to talk about me not being in the same league as you? You want to talk about me not being a champion? Have you looked in the mirror lately? Your actions don't speak any louder than your words. Malaki, you have built on our flag. You have disrespected our country. If you don't like the way that our country's ran, maybe you should have ran for president. Or better yet, maybe you should pack your bags, get on a plane, and leave.
Let me cut you off right there, Lennox King, because I'm not the problem. It seems to me like you and your people are the problem. This right here is not anti-American. This right here is not hatred. This means that our country is unfair, that it's in distress. You want to see some real hatred? I'll show it to you right now. Give me a freaking second. This right here is real hatred. These are the kind of videos that go viral all over the internet. Everybody thumbs them up, everybody shares them, everybody likes them, and in case you can't see what's going on because you're too stupid to understand, that's my ancestors' flag being burnt over a fire. My ancestors' flag. That's hatred, but it gets approval by people like you. This is just a message. It's a message telling everybody that what you just seen in that video is wrong. You don't hear anything about the Native Americans doing battle right now, trying to prevent you guys from taking their land. It's not on the media. Oh no, you don't hear that, right? But when the Native Americans try to protest, you don't like it. When the African Americans riot and they do it in protest, you say you're doing it all wrong. So then they do a silent protest, and they march, and you still don't like it because they're blocking the highways. So then you get the professional athletes all around the world, people like me, that refuse to stand for this piece of cloth. They say, I'm not going to stand for it because it's wrong. So they kneel down on the ground to send a message. And what do people do? Oh, you're doing it wrong. We're going to fire you. We're going to suspend you. We're going to fine you. I've gotten all those threats from the evil bastards backstage, the political shadows that don't show their faces over at ICW, telling me they're going to strip me from my title and they're going to cut my contract in half. Well, you know what? Do it. Cut my contract in half. That just says I won, because no one's going to take that belt from me. Not the right way. You're going to have to get rid of me if you want to take it from me. Lennox King, you're not a man. You might be all built and chiseled. You look like a man. You look like an athlete. On paper, you look like a champion. But speaking of paper, buddy, that's exactly what you are. You're a paper champ. You speak like a meek little mouse, and you wrestle like a punk. And you ain't in my league. In case you didn't hear me the first time, you are not in my league. I'm tired of it. I am so tired of the discrimination in this country. That's why this flag will remain upside down November 5th. I will be wearing this belt upside down. This belt right here that I rightfully own will be upside down. And I will kneel if I have to send a message to the world that shit is fucked up. And you ain't gonna stop me. This country has been founded on so many lies. We have a holiday for Christopher Columbus. Christopher Columbus, the man who massacred millions to take this land away from the Native Americans. The $1 bill, the most overused bill in the history of America, has a picture of George Washington plastered on it. And he owned 123 slaves. But you guys overlook it. It seems to me like people like me are not the problem. Since the beginning of this country's founding, it's people like you who are the problem. You have a problem with African Americans doing it the way they do it. You have a problem with the Native Americans doing it the way they do it. And now you got a problem with me. You're trying to infringe on my First Amendment, freedom of speech. I'm not going to let it happen. I will tear you down November 5th. You are not even a stepping stone. You're just a pebble on the ground, and I'm going to walk all over you.